Success against Belichick's Patriots, but early after an early touchdown by Baltimore, Rex Burkhead getting in. Cam has only thrown a few touchdown passes all year, but he starts off hot in this one. Looking pretty good. 10-7 up Baltimore. Watch Jacoby Myers. He bubbles a little bit in his motion. You know what's coming now. The old trick. Now he's going to have to drop this thing in a bucket because the coverage is there. He got it. Look at that. Burkhead again. Jacoby Myers, a high school quarterback.
Third wide receiver in Belichick's career to throw a touchdown pass.
So you got Edelman. Who's the third? Amendola. Did he throw one? I knew he threw one to Brady in the Super Bowl and he dropped. Third quarter, we'll get into it. Same score now. 13. Look at Cam. He's casual, jumping around, and we got some of this from Cam. We have not seen that in weeks, maybe months. Joy, some moxie.
Call for it, Kyle.
Look at this, though. Lamar has never had a 10-point comeback in the NFL. He hasn't been down a lot, but he is here. And there is a touchdown to Willie Snead.
I tweeted, okay, Lamar, come on.
Not bad, right?
I see it.
Not bad.
Shut everyone up. Just shut everyone up.
Quarter, but look out. Look at the sky open up. This was like the nothing. And Lamar is sitting there. Siciliano tweeted, he looks like he's aged 30 years last night. He looked miserable. We had a drop, and then you're going to see a snap. It looks like a slip and slide or crocodile mile. He could not pick it up. The conditions were terrible. Just when New England, who doesn't? Just when New England wanted them to be. I mean, that's fully sideways, right? That's almost going up. So down 6, last gasp for Baltimore. This is a 4th down. Trying to make a miracle play. He's trying to throw it to DeAndre Hopkins, but he's not his teammate. So unfortunately, there goes an incomplete pass. And Baltimore loses in the torrential downpour. Little shock and awe on Sunday night. New England off the mat, 2 in a row. And Baltimore takes the loss to get to 6-3. 23-17 New England. Let's go to Cam Newton, who, gosh, I hope he's wearing the hat that I saw him wearing last. It looks like Will Ferrell and Austin Powers. Take it away, Cam, after the dub.
Everything that coaches throughout the week, it tends to come up. And, you know, I'm beginning to think he either has like a Staples Easy button or a Buffalo Wild Wings button or just a straight direct line to the football guys, because he's like a football whisperer when it comes to anticipating what the game is going to be like, how we need to win and things like that. I'm extremely impressed with that. But for me, trying to find ways to keep this team in a manageable situation offensively is one of the things that I have to keep doing and keep doing a better job at.
Love the hat. I'm going to ask about it. I'm sure we'll get there. Shout out to Kyle Duggar, rocking the Lenore Ryan today. Thank you guys for sending it to me. Amazing game for him last night. The second rounder led the Patriots with 12 tackles. This was a sloppy game, like make out Christmas sloppy.
No doubt.
That's coming up, by the way. Yes, mark your calendars. What did you make, Nate, of the Patriots' upset of the Ravens last night?
They got it done by any means possible. This isn't a time of the year where we can criticize any team that gets a dub. You know, we've been talking about Cam Newton in this offense. He started off the season, really good games. He can do it in the air, do it on the ground. And then right now, they're really starting to figure it out. Just minimal production. You don't need him to do too much. Just don't lose the game for us. I know Cam has learned from a couple of weeks ago where he's putting his team in position to score and he fumbles the ball and he was just kicking himself in the butt. He hasn't made that crucial mistake in a couple of weeks. And you know what? Until they're mathematically out of it with Cam, the players now stepping up, helping support him, Harris having a great game on the ground, in that coaching staff, I'm not going to look at the Patriots and close the door on them quite yet. For me, this is a perfect way to win because Baltimore Ravens are known as what? Ground and pound, old school football. So sometimes you got to take a team to the mud. They used to playing in the mud and beat them in the mud. And that's exactly what the Patriots did.
Might be disingenuous of our show then, because Tuesday morning they beat the Jets and everyone said, are we really worried? Well, they beat the Jets.
It's the Jets. Barely did.
Yeah, like, are we really? Last night was awesome.
Yep.
It was like, I feel like there's something upstairs that tells Belichick, okay, you need one? Let me give you a monsoon when it's not in the weather report.
He was doing a rain dance, for sure.
There was something going on because we're all in the Northeast. I didn't hear anything of a tornado happening. And
all of a sudden,
Doppler. 8 o'clock, a tornado comes in, and it's completely a monsoon. And the Ravens are botching snaps. The Ravens are fumbling the ball. J.K. Dobbins is looking at the ball. It drops right out of his hands. And what do the Patriots have? Can we see some Patriots defense?
Sure.
Because it just silenced everyone.
Let's go.
J.C. Jackson, yet again, his 5th straight game with an interception, which is an unheard of stat. And then no one wants to start off a Monday morning like this. How about some punting highlights?
Here we go.
In a monsoon, the punter Bailey is like pinning the Ravens back, so Lamar's got to go 80 yards in the fourth quarter, and he's got to go 90 yards in the fourth quarter. This is on 4th and 9. End of the game, it's like, all right, Ravens got a shot here, right? Not if the punt comes all the way to this. The Patriots played Patriots football, and they got what they needed from the weather gods. They're alive, very alive, 4-5, and Cam showed a little life last night.
I had to drag my kids into the basement last night. I'm not kidding. I set up a bed for them in the basement. We had an a tornado warning. They literally said, take cover. We're dragging my kids down to the basement while this game is going on. It was surreal. It was nuts. And I feel like I took my kids to the basement, and the Ravens got stuffed in a locker by the Patriots. They got out-Ravens. I mean, this was New England doing their Baltimore impression. We're going to run. We're going to play defense. And it's time to start talking about Baltimore, because with whom much is given, much is expected. They've lost 2 of 3. They scored 17 points on national television following a week in which their entire offense and their offensive system and their quarterback was called out for being predictable. You know what the worst part is? I wasn't that surprised. It's come to that point where I definitely wasn't shocked that they lost, and I'm not surprised anymore. It's a big game on national television, and I think they're really comfortable when everything's going well and they're winning and they're out in front. But you get them down against a good team, they don't come back. We showed that stat. Lamar has never had a comeback like that. It's not something that he does, and they do. They've lost 2 and 3. Not all is lost. You're still fine. But right now, as far as considering them Super Bowl contenders, got a lot of work to do. I'm not sure they're an AFC North contender. They got a lot of work to do.
They did. They out-Ravens the Ravens. You had Damian Harris out there. He had his third 100-yard game of the season, 121 yards for him. Incredible showing. And then Cam Newton with his 9th rushing touchdown. Are we kidding you? He's closing in on the record for rushing touchdowns by a quarterback that he, by the way, set as a rookie with 14 back in 2011. They looked awesome. I mean, Kyler Murray might get that first.
Kyler's got more, but Cam's got 9.
He's got one more, but it'll happen. Let's get to those highlights of Kyler Murray.
Let's do it. Let's go to the game of the week. This one was on Sunday afternoon. Everyone watching after the Masters. Nate Burleson, great job with the green jacket yesterday.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nice. Here we go. The Bills versus the Cardinals. Early on here. This is Josh Allen catching a touchdown pass, a little razzle-dazzle. Nate emailed the whole show and was like, I want that play. That's going to be the play of the game. A little premature, right? Let's get to the third quarter. Third quarter here. Allen up 16-9. Throws this one. Beautiful touchdown pass to Cole Beasley, who caught just about everything.
Was he the best player in the NFL yesterday?
I mean, he was unbelievable yesterday.
He might be MVP conversation.
It is not in the Cardinals' DNA to have these huge comebacks. As we're talking about, the Ravens don't do it. The Cardinals haven't really either. Yeah, here we go. 1 touchdown, chipping away at the lead. Kyler then, again, 1st and 10. Fake handoff, and look at the move right here. Who's going to stop this guy? That's a quarterback in the middle of traffic. But hey, Josh Allen says, give me one more drive. Give me one more shot here. Because this game would come down to the 4th quarter. And Josh Allen was awesome in the 4th quarter. He had his issues early in this game. Cole Beasley, one-handed on 3rd and 4, keeps this one alive, moves the sticks. Look at it again. What a catch by Cole Beasley. He would have about 4 third-down conversions on this drive alone. They're moving the ball all the way downfield. 2nd and 1, 38 seconds left. Josh Allen rips it. Stephon Diggs catches it. He says, that's why you pay me. That's why you come and get me. But they left a little bit too much time on the clock. 11 seconds left. Let's just get to it.
Hesitation. Whoop.
Kyler rolling left, evades 1 tackler. Across his body, 1 receiver in the end zone. Just 1. And it's DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown. Touchdown.
God, he was holding the ball. Long hands.
Cardinals win on this play. Josh Allen, nothing you could have done here. Kyler finds a way. That face right there.